don't participate in your own oppression. Yeah, I see my Thai 23 saying, guys, you all remember the head shops. Everyone was trying it because it was legal. People would end up ruining themselves. Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment there as well, that when these head shops, like there was many people trying these things because they were legal, but there was many people trying them because they were legal alternatives to illegal drugs. So there was a hype there about them, you know what I mean? There was a certain attraction and allure. But again, if you were to have cannabis available and all of a sudden spice came on the market as an alternative to cannabis, nobody probably, they wouldn't have had such an uptake as to what they did. Again, many of the other ones there as well, there was like energy pills and stuff like that. Again, if we were just able to get illegal and regulated access to things like MDMA and stuff like that, maybe there would have been less demand there again for those head shops. And again, you know, everybody would be trying them, but not everybody went to the head shops. Like, you know, it would have seemed that way because of the way in which the media was portraying it. But again, within my own circle of friends, like I would say 90% of them actually didn't go and try any of the stuff from the head shops. Within my own friends and things like that, you know, but obviously there's other people out there that have different groups of friends and might know more people who did go and try them. But I would definitely say that not everybody went to them, and it was a good argument to the need for having access to the illegal alternatives to them, because the illegal alternatives to them, quite often or not, were actually safer. Other comments there, guys. No more war on any drugs. That's what's needed. Prohibition is a joke, and that's coming in from Pods4420. And Muay Thai 23, easier access if it's illegal. Sure, go on, I'll try it attitude. I could never agree with that. Yeah, certainly easier access and go on, sure, I'll try it. But look, isn't it like, go on, sure, I'll try it. What's the harm in that, really? Like, and if it's an illegal and regulated way, like, we have to try to remember the fact that a lot of our perceptions are clouded because of a lot of the myths and hysteria that was created around drugs. You know, try it one time and you'll be hooked. Like, again, that isn't the truth at all. That's couldn't be any further actually from the truth for many drugs. It doesn't work in that way at all. There's a series of complex things have to happen in order for a person to develop addictions. One of them is repetitively using a drug in order to develop a chemical dependence on it. But others are your first time using it, and it offers you bliss and escape and stuff like that because you've got so many problems. Well, that's actually because you've got so many problems then, actually. That's something that needs to be addressed then. And maybe once you can do this, like they might be able to help you. So yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, so go on and try it attitude, like, freedom of choice, like, that's what it has to come down to. And for us all to be adults, you have to hope that through educating the public, that you're going to end up in a better place. Again, like this, sure, go on, I'll try it attitude can happen anyway, even with illegal drugs, and it's much more detrimental than to the individual and to the community at large, when it is still prohibited too. You know, so like that, the argument is it's still there. Yeah, it would certainly make it easier, but look, for the few extra people that might do it, there's going to be that few extra people who are not going to die from doing it, who are not going to get indebted from doing it, who are not going to support organized crime gangs from doing it. You see the knock-on positive effects there by taking the prohibition away. Again, look, I'm not trying to change your mind or anything like that. I'm not trying to force my opinion on you. We're just like having a bit of a back and forward here, and I hope you're this is all respectful and all that towards you as well, Muay Thai. And again, thanks very much for sharing your views. Like, you're more than entitled to them, and I'm respecting them here as well. I disagree with them, but I respect them. It's good conversation as well. Like, it's helping us all, like, to develop our own ways and thinking, because you're saying things here now, and it's getting me thinking about stuff as well. And I am opening my mind as well to the fact that, like, yeah, you're kind of right. Like, it will make it easier and stuff, but you have to look on the other side then, like, that it's like, it's still easy to get drugs. Just go on the internet, clickety clack, like, and the postman's going to be at your door in a few days. But again, Muay Thai, like, yeah, I definitely can see like why you would be holding those views. The media, the current society we have, there's so many things there that will leave people believing such things. Um, Hebsy girl, like, yeah, that would be my opinion too. But certainly after hearing Carl Hart talk about it, all right, I would be interested in kind of knowing what the effects of heroin are. Because I've never really tried it in any sense, like you know. Uh, but again, if it was legal and I was afforded an opportunity to do it, I could do it because I would be confident enough. Look, I don't have any underlying issues. I don't have any fucking traumatic experiences there from the past, and I think I would be educated enough to be able to identify that if I was moving into an area of being a problematic drug use, you know. So that would be just me and my views. So yeah, Hebsby girl, I suppose I would be an exception to that if it was legal, and if I was able to go into a place and like try heroin legally, like I would probably be like, yeah, let's try it out. But would I inject it? Like, when probably I don't think so. I would be more interested in maybe the tea, or maybe smoking it as well. That would be interesting to see what the crack is there. I don't know. Does was it Carl Hart? Does he do a line of heroin or something? Does he snort it? I don't know. I can't remember how he does it. But again, like, look, life is to be experienced.